Hi children, now let us do another prefix. What are the letters we have together here? O-V-E-R, over. Now we are going to use prefix over in front of another word to make a new word and then finally a sentence. So let's do few sentences with prefix over. Shall we? We are going to look at the word, learn to read the word aloud, learn to read the sentence aloud. Yes? Good. Look. Let's look at the prefix. What are the letters put together? O-V-E-R, over. What is over? Where does the bird fly? The bird fly over. They fly in the sky. Where did the kite go? It flew over the house. Yes, over. So the word we use, the prefix is over. Now this word over, we are going to put plus another word. What is the word we have? Coat. What is coat? You put on a coat when you're feeling cold. Yes, coat. So we have the prefix over plus a word, new word here, coat. When we join over plus coat, what do we get? A new word, overcoat. Overcoat. You've seen your daddy wearing an overcoat? Yes, he puts on his shirt and tie and he puts an overcoat. Yes, for what? To look smart. Let's look at the sentence we have with overcoat. Let's read the sentence. Tom looks smart in his new overcoat. So Dad got for Tom a new overcoat, and now he's looking very smart as he dressed up. What is the prefix we're using? Over. What is the word we have? Coat. What is the new word we formed? Overcoat. Let's read the sentence together. Tom looks smart in his new overcoat. Good. So we learned to read the sentence. Now let's look at the prefix over with another word. Shall we? Look. Over. The prefix over is ready. Plus. A new word. What is the new word? Read aloud for me. Here. Over plus here. What is the new word you get? Over here. Over plus here. The new word we can make is over here. Alright? Over here. What is the meaning of over here? Mommy is talking with the maid in the kitchen. And you can overhear what they are talking. They are going to make a nice dish for you today. Nice lunch. So you can overhear mommy and the maid talking about making a delicious meal for the afternoon. Why? Because it is Dad's birthday. Over here, listening to some people talking. Let's look at the sentence we have for you. Shall we look at our sentence? Good. You should not overhear others' conversation. Sometimes you're very curious. What is Dad and Mom talking? What is uncle and aunt talking? You will strain your ears to overhear what they are talking about, who they are talking about, what matter they are discussing. But it is bad manners. So the sentence I have for you is, you should not overhear others' conversations. Okay? You don't listen to others what they're talking, who they're discussing. You should not overhear others' conversation. Okay? The prefix we have is over. The new word you have here is here. Over plus here, over here. Sentence, you should not overhear others' conversation. Good. You learned to read the sentence. Let's look at the prefix over with another word. Shall we? Look. Over. The prefix is ready. Plus A new word. Flow. What is flow? You open the tap and water will flow. Yes, you put on the motor and the water overflows from the pipe overhead tank. Yes, now let's make the new word. Over plus flow. What is the new word you get? Overflow. What is the new word? Overflow. And the water is overflowing from the tank. What does mummy say? Put off the motor. Switch it off so that water will stop. Let's look at the sentence we have for you. Do not let the water overflow. So you should time it correctly. When you put the motor on, half an hour, you must put it off. Otherwise, we are wasting water. Let us read the sentence. Do not let the water overflow. Good. What is the prefix we used? Over. What is the word? Flow. What is the new word we formed? Overflow. Now let's read the sentence. Do not let the water overflow. Good. Now, shall we look at the prefix over? Add a new word and form new lovely word. Look what we have here. Over. Prefix is ready. Plus a new word. Plus take. What is take? You take food and eat. You take sweets and eat. You take a bag and go out. You take a bike and take a ride. Take. Now what is the new word you can form? Over plus take. Now what is the new word we can form? Overtake. What is the new word? Overtake. When you take a bike out to go for a ride, what does daddy say? Be careful. Son, be careful. Son, don't overtake other vehicle. You can fall down. It can cause an accident. Be careful. Always ride, but don't overtake someone. Yes, Dad, he says. Overtake. Shall we look at a sentence? Yes, read aloud. Do not overtake vehicles on the road. Do not overtake vehicles on the road. Why? You can cause an accident. When you go, follow the line. Don't overtake. Good. What is the prefix we are using? Over. What is the new word we have here? Take. What is the word we formed? Overtake. Good. What is this? Look at the sentence and read aloud for me. Do not overtake vehicles on the road. Very good. So you learn to read the sentence. You learn to follow the line of traffic, not overtake the vehicle because you might land up in an accident. Yes, good. Now, shall we take our prefix word over and form another? Find a new word. Over plus. What is the new word we have? Look. Seas. What is a sea? What is a sea? You go to the sea, beach side, and you can see the beautiful big ocean. What do you see at the sea? Ships on the sea. Then sand. You like to play on the seashore. Okay? Seas. Now, if you put over, the prefix over plus seas, what is the new word you will get? Overseas. Very good. Overseas is the new word we formed. What is the meaning of overseas? There are many oceans. You can either cross the ocean with the ship or you can use an aeroplane, go from one country to the other, crossing the ocean. Overseas means far away. Far away. Let's look at a sentence. Look, my brother has gone overseas to study. There are many oceans. You take a plane and you cross all the ocean, go far away to a new land. Overseas is far away. For what? To study. Where is your brother? Oh, my brother has gone overseas to study. He's gone to study in a new place far away. What is the prefix word? Over. What is the new word we have here? Seas. What is the word we formed? Overseas. Let's read aloud the sentence. My brother has gone overseas to study. Good. Now, let's take the prefix word over plus a new word and let's look at the new word formed. Okay? Over plus prefix over plus another word. What is the word read? Turn. What is turn? You can turn right about. Yes? You can turn. Teacher says right about turn. Turn to your left. Turn to your right. Yes? Now here you have a word turn. Now, over plus turn. What is the new word we have formed? Overturn. Overturn. Now, mommy has hidden a chocolate under the cup. What did she tell you? Come on, Kim, overturn the cup. You will find some surprise. So he takes the cup and turn and he finds the chocolate over there. Overturn. Yes? Let's look at the sentence we have. Let's read aloud. While taking a turn. While taking a turn. You're going on the road. You have to turn the corner. The car overturned. When there is a bend and you have to turn, you got to be slow and careful. What happened here? While taking a turn round the corner, what happened? The car overturned. The car overturned. Went upside down. Yes? We are using the prefix over and the new word turn. The new word formed is overturned, falling upside down. What's the sentence we have? While taking the turn, while turning the corner, what happened? By taking the turn, the car overturned. A small accident occurred. Good. We learned the prefix, we formed the new word, we learned to read the sentence. Now let's look at the prefix over with another new word. Shall we? Look. You have the word prefix over plus. We're going to join another word. A new word. Plus react. What is react? I tell you something and you react. I say, you're looking very pretty. Then you say, oh, thank you. Or if I say you're a naughty child, you get very angry. React. Action. Your face will show happiness or anger. React. Okay? Now, over plus react. What is the new word we can get? Overreact. Okay? Overreact. What is act? You can act on the stage. But when you overact, then you say, oh, overacting. But here it is overreacting. Reacting. Overreacting. The director says, you do this. No, you get angry. Say, no, you don't do it properly. So, overreacting. The new word formed is overreacting. Shall we look at our sentence? Look what we have here. Pam overreacted in the class. Probably Pam did not do the homework or she did all her sums wrong and the teacher said, how come? Come, do up the sum on the board again. Let's do the work again. And what happened to Pam? She was very sad, started crying, yelling. So Pam overreacted in the class and it upset her. Yes? The word we use, the prefix word we use is over. And what is the word we have here new? Plus react. What is the new word we formed? Overreact. What is the sentence we have? Let's read. Pam overreacted in the class. Good. Shall we take another? Shall we look at a word prefix over plus? Shall we look at another word? Look what we have here. Over. Prefix over is ready. Plus a new word. Read aloud. Ride. What is ride? You sit on a bike and you go for a long ride on the street, on the road to meet your friends. What is the new word we can form with over plus ride? Override. What is the word? New word you get? Override. Over plus ride, override. That means if you're sitting on a merry-go-round, you go on and on and on. Daddy says, come, let's go. Don't override. It's too long. You'll get sick. Yes? There's a pony. If you go to the beach, there's a pony there and you go for a ride. Then you want to go on and on and on. Then the man says, don't override. Let's give chance for others. Don't do too many rides, one single person. Yes? Let's look at a sentence. Override. Let's look at a sentence. We should not override the pony. Give chance for others. Don't go on and on and on. We should not override the pony. The pony also will get tired. You also will get tired. What is the prefix word? Over. Plus, what is the new word here? Ride. What is the new word we formed? Override. Read aloud the sentence for me. We should not override the pony. Good. Now, let's take the prefix over again and then let's put on another word. Over plus. A new word here. What is it? Confident. Over plus, what is confident? Tomorrow you have an exam and you finish studying. Say, Mama, I am confident. I can write my test. I can answer any questions. That is confidence. Or your brother is going for a match and he says, I know I'll win. I'm confident my team will win. What is the new word we can form? Over plus confident, overconfident. Sometimes when you study everything, you say, I can do it. I can tackle all the questions. That is being overconfident. But when you sit at the exam, you may not do well. Let's look at the sentence we have. Lee was overconfident. That means too sure. Lee was too sure. So she got less marks. She was too sure she will do the exam well. But what happened? So got less marks. Now when you say you can remember everything, when you sit at an exam, you might not do well. So this little girl Lee was overconfident, so she got less marks. She thought she'll get full mark in the maths exam, but she did not get. So you should not be overconfident. You should say, I can get not the full, maybe some. I'm not ready for full. What is the prefix we used? Over. Plus, what is another word? Confident. What is the new word we have here? Overconfident. That means too sure. Too sure of yourself. Say, I can do it. What is the last sentence we have? Lee was overconfident, so got less marks. Good. Now, we learned to read the sentence. We learned the usage of the prefix over. Shall we take the prefix over again plus a new word to form another word? Over. Prefix over plus the new word joyed. What is joy? Happiness. When are you overjoyed? When are you happy? On your birthday, on that birthday, when you're going on a trip, yes, you're on festivals. What is the new word we can form? Over plus joyed, overjoyed. Good. What is the word we have here? Over. That means totally happy. Yes, your dad is gone abroad or dad is working far away from home and he's coming, he announced. And you were overjoyed. You were very happy. Dad is coming home. He'll come home. He'll give me some toys. He'll make me so happy. Yes, overjoyed. You're so thrilled. Let's look at our sentence. Shall we? Look, Dom was overjoyed when he opened the gift. Yeah, Dad has come home. And he brought Dom a beautiful gift. Dom was overjoyed. Very happy, thrilled when he opened the gift. Dad gives him a gift and he opens it and he was so thrilled. He was overjoyed. Good. What is the prefix we are using? Over. What is the new word? Joyed. What is the new word we got? Overjoyed. And what is the sentence we learned? Dom was overjoyed when he opened the gift. Good.